Hello, I'm Clark Farley.
And I'm Denise Fazzaro. We are coming to you live from the Westerly, Rhode Island office of Randall Realtors.
And as you hear the crumpling in the tone of Denise's voice, she is making a remarkable recovery. However, we'll keep this short, as if.
Yeah. This is our weekly commercial for our 20-minute real estate briefing that we do on Wednesday nights at 5:30, live on Facebook and YouTube. So what should they do, Clark? So I don't have to say it.
Well, you've always said that, but you should follow us. I mean, geez, on the Facebook. Show up. That's even better.
Yeah,
There's subscribe to, and do the Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, or us on Instagram. We're Coastal, what are we?
Coastal, the Coastal New England Real Estate Team. If you Google that, you'll get it.
We're starting to get more followers, but we want more.
Yeah. And we do, where in South County are you, on twice a week on Instagram, which is fun to figure out what pictures we're showing on.
You get a value for following us. I mean, it isn't just looking at the food I have on my plate in front of me. We actually have places in the real world.
So we want you to join us this Wednesday at 5:30, live on Facebook and YouTube. And that was somebody in the other office coughing, not me.
If you won't do it for me, do it for Denise.
Yeah, please be there, because I'm going to be there.
And so
this week, last week I wasn't there.
Bonus this commercial. Denise does the stats because she's in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry to do stats. Okay, so we do stats for under $500,000 in Washington County, and we exclude Block Island, and that is also known as South County, Rhode Island. So this week we have active listings.
You meant Washington County, right?
I did say Washington County, didn't I? And I said Washington County, then South County. I said them both.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. That's pretty typical. Anyway, this week we have 73 active listings under 500,000, which is up from last week. We only had 65.
Yeah.
So as we've been telling you for the past couple of weeks, the market is softening and we are starting to see more inventory come on the market. I really do think that will continue at least through September and maybe even into October. The median price was last week $377,677. This week it's $359,900. So not only is more coming on the market, but we're seeing reasonable prices come on the market too, in that under $500,000 range. This week pending, we have 121 pendings. This week we have 116. Last week we had 121. So again, things are not flying off the shelves as quickly as they were. So there is still an urgency. If you are looking to buy a house, you still need to get to the showings, get to the open houses, but it doesn't seem as frantic as it was in a month ago. And as far as sold in the past 2 weeks, last week we had 24 closings. This week we have had 19. So that has slowed down as well. So it looks like we are starting to see some stabilization in the market. Neither of us think it's going to crash. It's not going to happen. Prices are not going to drop drastically. That's not going to happen either. But the frantic summer that we've had has slowed down a bit. So if you are looking for a house, this is a great time.
Well, it's a great time because there's actually houses to look at.
Right. And if you want to sell, you haven't lost your profit yet. So it's also a good time to list because there are still a lot of buyers out there. Last week when we said the sold median price, last week the median price was $379,500. This week it's $385,000. So things are still closing in that same price range.
Oh, that's partially the effect of the come late to the party people who knew that their buddies were getting millions of dollars and they didn't have the nerve. Now they're showing up. So for you people who do want to sell, the market remains competitive because those guys don't count. People who price way, way high, nobody looks at those things. But there's a good selection, which brings the buyers back out.
Right. The buyers are coming back out. I saw a lot more open houses this weekend than we've had for a while.
Without the lines around the block.
Yes, absolutely. And that is happening too. So it is a good thing. It's good for buyers and sellers right now. It's a little bit more stable. And I don't see that changing drastically over the next few weeks or even a month or two. So anyway, is that it? I think we're done. You have anything further to say? So join us Wednesday night at 5:30 here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live for our 20-minute real estate briefing. We're going to get back to some basics this week. So we hope to see you there.
Okay. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.